Welcome. Today in the kitchen, we're going to take the mystery out of a pie crust. It's something that for years I struggled with. Do I use butter? Do I use Crisco? How do I get it so it doesn't puff up in the middle? Do I put beans in it if it's going to be for like a chocolate pie? Well, I finally have the pie crust that I love. The shortening that I'm going to use is lard. It makes a delicate, really flaky crust that is really easy to work with and no chilling needed. Few simple ingredients. We're going to have the lard and 3 cups of flour. I'm also adding in my salt at this time. And what I'm going to do, as you can see, I took all my jewelry off. I've already washed my hands. We're going to get right in there, pressing it between my hands and rolling it until it's all incorporated together. Now that I have it all mixed together, it's kind of like a cornmeal type of feel. I'm going to add in 1/3 cup water, and the water does not need to be cold. It can just be lukewarm. I'm going to mix it together until it starts forming into a ball. So you can see I formed it together, mixing it with the fork at first and then using my hands again. And it makes almost like a Play-Doh-y type feel. And this will make approximately 3 9-inch pie crusts. Or if you have a deep dish pan like this one here, it'll make 2 with a little bit of extra. I'm just going to use this pan to show you in. And this one's got a little bit deeper of a lip. And I'm going to roll it into a ball. I'm going to flour my cutting board and also my rolling pin. And I'm just going to make it into kind of a patty shape. And I'm going to roll it out. And then I'm going to pick it up and make sure that it can float easily across the cutting board. And I'm going to roll each direction. I don't want to be rolling like real hard. It's just a light roll to make it stretch, lift up, and roll again. And flipping it or turning it always helps to keep it so that it doesn't stick to the cutting board. So now that I have it all rolled out, I don't want it too thick because it'll take too long to cook. I want it to be a nice thin crust. Everybody has their own preference, but I'm just going to lay my rolling pin there. I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to start rolling it up. And that makes it super easy just to lay it down in the pan. And look at that. My pie crust is all set. I'm going to push it in there so that it fits down nicely. I trim off these sides by taking a knife and just going around gently. If I'm cooking it for a fruit pie or a meat pie, I would then make a second layer rolled out and put my filling in and then put that pie crust on top and then crimp them all together. If I'm cooking this for a pie that has maybe a chocolate pudding, you would want to crimp the sides, and I'll show you how to do that, and cook it right away. Let it cool and then fill it. I like to just roll it under just a little bit and go all the way around the edge, making just a little bit of a dam and rolling that edge in. On the second time around, I like to pinch it. So I'm going to pinch it, but then offset it just a little bit and just keep doing that all the way around the pie. And you're taking it in both, and your one hand's going down and one hand's going up. Just a little bit, just enough to give it a crimped look. You can also find this recipe and many more on our beatyourneighbor.com website or on our YouTube channel. The link will be down below. Have a great night.